entertainment, from social issues to lifestyles, from newsmakers to pop culture. If it's Jersey, it's on Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
Learn it, know it, live it.
On the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey.
It is 8:08, hour number 3 of Jersey Central. Tell a friend Tuesday morning on the new Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. It is Bert Barron coming to you from inside the Forge Jeweler Studios today. And we got your chance to win some New Jersey instant lottery tickets. We'll do that for you very, very soon. But let's get to the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker Hotline. Welcome in our next special guest. Going to be a special concert happening on September the 25th in Ewing. It's called the Concert Across America to End Gun Violence. And let's get some information from the producer of the show who's been on with us before. He is Eric Miller, and he joins us this morning with some more information on the show that is coming up. Eric, good morning. It's Bert Barron. Welcome back to WCTC. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Bert. I'm doing well. Thank you.
Good to talk to you. Before we talk about the show that's coming up on the 25th there, you had done such a remarkable job of putting together and producing the concert series there in Ewing when it came to the epilepsy awareness and everything that you had done there. Top name entertainment, brilliantly produced shows, and were just so well put together. And when I saw that your name was attached to this concert coming up on September 25th, I knew that this was going to be just a special, special day, that's for sure. And then with all the things going on in the news, Eric, of course, the police shootings and what happened in Dallas, and even yesterday in Michigan where there were some court bailiffs who were shot and killed, this concert is more important than ever. Can you just give us some background? This is a nationwide initiative too, right?
Yeah, I've been somewhat active in the anti-gun violence movement, but kind of offline to a degree. And I was fortunate enough to connect with somebody that was aware of my Candlelight concert series that you mentioned. And they sent me the link and said, hey, are you involved in this? And, I immediately said, well, I am now. And started coordinating an event, at the same location. Like you said, it's the Trinity UMC in Ewing. It's going to be an all-day event. And I think there's actually several others being planned in New Jersey, but for my event, it'll be, from noon until maybe 8 p.m.-ish. Have a lot of speakers, a lot of performers, a lot of singer-songwriters, hopefully a blood drive, a lot of anti-gun violence advocates, anti-violence, LGBT advocates, things like that, a lot of speakers, because this is one of those issues, like you mentioned, it's never not in the headlines. And there's never, it touches everybody. So, yeah, casting a wide net.
Yeah, you're right. And what we saw in Dallas just alone last week, Eric, was something I had never, ever seen before. I mean, we were still kind of dealing with what had happened in Louisiana and in Minnesota with that whole live Facebook stream of what happened inside that car, which was just horrific and very, very tough to watch. And then, of course, what happened in Dallas and then yesterday in Michigan, and it's like it just goes on. And I think anything you can do about raising awareness and just kind of getting people back together, I think is definitely a step in the right direction. And this event that you're involved with on September 25th in Ewing at the Trinity Church there, you're right, this will be a special day, and I think it's going to be a pretty eye-opening day for a lot of people, too.
Yeah, and it's somewhat indicative of the problem that you, in that list, that you didn't even mention Pulse. Right? Like that's already...
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah,
you're right.
There's such high-profile incidents, and they're happening with, more and more frequency that, hopefully there's some momentum where, it sort of overtakes the complacency that we typically get in these situations, right? So, I think this being a national effort, it being high-profile, like I said, these are happening everywhere. There's a lot of big-name artists that are involved elsewhere in the country, which I can't really name, but hopefully this is going to continue that momentum.
Yeah, doing something at the local level, of course, is important, and I think there's some, maybe Atlantic City, I thought was another city that I had mentioned, Eric, where there's going to be some events, but this one here is right in the sweet spot for Central Jersey, so anybody wants to get involved and get some friends and family together, and I think when you can combine a powerful message with just some great music and great entertainment, Eric, it really makes for a special event, and I hope that there is an enormous, enormous turnout for this on September 25th.
Thank you. Yeah, the website for the overall effort is remembersept25.org. So the events aren't listed on there yet, but you can see who all the partners are. It's, Stop Handgun Violence, Amnesty International, St. Hope Promise, even the National PTA is one of the partners to this. So, it's a big deal. So
yeah, this will be special. The Facebook page, Eric, is that the best place where people can go and get some details on the Ewing show that you're putting together?
Yeah, if you just Facebook search "Concert to End Gun Violence Ewing," you should be able to find it. No Facebook page dedicated beyond the event page.
Okay, and I did share a link this morning on our page to the one that you had created just to get some information about the September 25th show in Ewing that you're putting together. But the venue, I think, is really perfect for this, and using the grounds, I'm guessing, around the church, too, Eric, with all the things that are going to be happening?
Yeah, hoping to maybe even get a second stage and go all out, make it sort of an all-day community thing. The other thing I did want to mention, Bert, if I may, is
sure.
The significance of the day is September 25th is it's the National Day of Remembrance for Murder Victims. So that's why it's on that day. And, that's not to say it'll be a somber event, but, we'll certainly be paying tribute to, all those lost to gun violence.
Yeah, yep. It'll be a special event, and hopefully, Eric, it'll just get people to get their heads back on straight. Every day it's like you just insert city here where something tragic like this happens, and, man, something's got to be done to get this turned around. It really does.
Yeah, it's up to individuals when enough is enough as to when you will get involved, right? So, this is an opportunity. Like I said, we might have a blood drive, so there'll be petitions. There's a lot of stuff where you can show up and help hit the make the rubber hit the road, if you will.
Yeah, good stuff. We'll count on WCTC to support the event, Eric, and thanks so much for your time this morning. And we're going to get a lot of people down there that day. All right.
Much appreciated. And by the way, Bert.
Yes.
Congratulations on your NGBA Hall of Fame.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. And thank you for all you do, Eric. I sincerely mean that. All right.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks, my friend. Take care. All right, Eric Miller, my guest on the Raritan Bay